Hi guys, I'm Diana.
I'm Gabby.
And we studied abroad in Granada, Spain last semester.
Okay, so we were both traveling on a budget, so we needed to save money while we were there. And one of the great things about Granada is that it's one of the only cities in Spain that still gives you a free tapa every time you order a drink. So a tapa is just like a little bite to eat, or some of them actually are really filling and really big.
And some restaurants let you choose which ones you want, and some just give you what's on the house. So don't ask for a specific tapa unless they ask you to choose. Otherwise, they would charge you. And other ways we saved money is when we traveled. We both really wanted to travel and see Europe, but the best way to save money on that is for sure buying good tickets ahead of time. Some companies that are reasonably priced are Ryanair, Norwegian Airlines, and Vueling.
There's some that will offer you really good deals. Some of the flights will be really long or have layovers, or they'll just have really restricted luggage requirements. So I would look before you go, look and make sure that you're not going to get charged for baggage. Okay, so when we were traveling, we would stay in hostels most of the time, just because you can get a hostel for $15 a night, up to around $30, and it's usually they're not bad. You go, you just sleep there, and most of them will have a kitchen. You can make food if you want, and it's a really great way if you're traveling either alone or just with a couple people. You guys can meet people from all over the world.
The way to save money on places you stay at is to go with a group of friends and get an Airbnb where you can rent out an apartment or a room.
Stayed in one we went with another friend in Tenerife, and it was really cheap too.
We paid $20 a night, and we had a grill, we made our own food, we had a kitchen, and we had
right on the beach.
Yeah.
So one of the other things that so I never wanted to go on free walking tours, but Diana was always oh, the free walking tour, it's a great thing, it's a great experience. I'm oh, you have to walk though. But really after the program, I traveled for another 3 weeks with one of my friends, and we found that if you go on the walking tour, you just get so much more out of the city than if you just kind of read about it and then go off on your own. The guides really know, if you take it on the first day, the guides really know what they're talking about, and they know the best spots, and so then you're kind of set for the rest of your weekend.
I think also another way to save money if you are going to a new country and you want to try all the food, I do recommend going to the restaurants and trying all the food that way. But if you're going for a couple of days, it wouldn't hurt to go to the grocery store and buy a couple of staples. When me and my friend went to Budapest, we ended up buying breakfast at a grocery store, and we spent less than $10 for the both of us. Okay. And our last tip is just to save money on transportation. The buses or the public transportation in Europe is super safe and super convenient.
Adding on to that, Granada specifically is a student city, so there's a lot of things that you can do that are student based. When we went to the movies, we'd get student discounts, or there's some museums or attraction. We went to the Prado in Madrid. Did we get it for free?
Yeah, free entrance with our student
discount. And you can actually take your student ID to other countries, and because you're a student in the European Union, you just have to show your passport with your visa and your student ID, and they'll let you into a lot of the Louvre you can get into for free. Versailles I went into for free.
The Parliament in Budapest is also discounted price. So make sure to ask whenever you go to a museum or a really big tourist attraction if there is student discounts.
Thanks for watching.
Adios.